And this afternoon, Capitol Police arrested a man for a weapons violation, saying that he brought a long knife to the rally. Let's go to NBC's Ellison Barber, who's joining us from there. Ellison, I know the crowds are much smaller, but did they, for the most part, have they remained peaceful?
Yeah, I mean, by and large, they have. As you mentioned, there was that one individual who, according to Capitol Police, was arrested. He is facing a weapons charge. They say that he had a knife. We saw just a little while ago someone appear to be detained or at least surrounded and then escorted out of the area by Capitol Police in full riot gear. They sort of circled around this individual and then kind of backed out with them, taking them behind kind of the police barricade line, if you will. He didn't appear to be in handcuffs or anything of that nature, but that was one of a couple incidents we saw today. Apart from that, though, things really did seem by and large peaceful. This was not a huge event, right? When you look at what was expected, you can kind of see what is left of this rally right now, the stage being taken down as we speak. The permit for this rally was for 700 people. Our best guess is there were maybe about 200 people who appeared to be here for the rally. There are far more Capitol Police, D.C. police, other law enforcement officials here. There's much more fencing, a much bigger police crowd warranted. One thing that I think we have to kind of remember is just speaking with individuals in the crowd, it was hard to find anyone who had a consistent or factual reason for being here. I asked one person why they wanted to come here, and they said because they thought that people who were non-violent protesters were being detained indefinitely. When I asked for an example of who, when you look at, they've had about 600 people, give or take, charged for offensives related to what happened here on January 6th. Best count by the Associated Press is about 63 people are still behind bars. But when I asked it, who is it that you think may have been a non-violent offender unfairly being detained, couldn't get a clear answer from anyone on that. One person, as he said, he was convinced that that was what was taking place. Also, in the same breath, said that the entire thing on January 6th was a setup. And obviously, both things cannot be true. He said it was infiltrators, but then he also said patriots were being unfairly detained in jail because of something that they did on January 6th that was nonviolent. But then he also said that it was completely a government setup. So a lot of things that really just did not make sense. And the one person that was brought up by organizers at this event to speak was the girlfriend of someone who is detained and in custody. And according to the organizer, again, they said these were all nonviolent offenders that they were protesting on their behalf. But when you look at that individual's arrest warrant, he was, according to police, captured on body camera striking police officers with sticks. So a small crowd, it did remain peaceful, but in terms of any sort of understanding of what was happening here or any basis of reality, that didn't happen today at all. Alex? You
know what, my friend, I'm going to give you an A for effort to trying to make sense of the illogical. I mean, I think I would have halfway through that said, forget it. It's just you give up sometimes. But well done. Thank you, Ellison, for that.